Cool. NanBop Farm continues to get ready for the spring and summer seasons. And it was a big week for the animals on the farm as they are now able to stretch their legs a bit. NanBop Farm Director Andrea Bushre is out on the farm sharing their latest changes.
Hey guys, welcome back to Growing, Eating, and Educating. I'm your Farm Director, Andrea Bushre, and today is a fun episode. We're going to talk about how we've moved the goats out from their winter pen out into the pasture like we had them last year. So let's talk a little bit more about that. So we let the goats out of their winter pen and just kind of let them free range to get to where we are now. So we set up our temporary electric netting, which you can see here. And then we gave them their water tote, we moved their shelter, and then brought in some grain. They love grain, and we've been giving them just some supplemental grain, and now they're playing, duking it out over the water. And so they're way happier out here than when they were in their one pen that they didn't move around. We just gave them a bunch of hay and some grain. And so they had a little obstacle course, but they didn't move. They weren't quite as interactive. And so now they're super happy. They've got room to move, and they've gotten a taste of the good stuff. They've got the nice fresh green grass, and they're not even interested in hay anymore. We still have their winter shelter up because it's still cold temps at night, even if it's in the 40-degree mark or so. So we still have their old winter hut out. So it's got the black plastic on it to kind of absorb as much of that sunlight as possible to keep it warmer in there during the nighttime. Otherwise, they spend their nights sleeping out here right on the grass and really just starting to enjoy their spring, summer home that they're used to. So we move these guys about every other day right now, and as you can tell, the grass is still really short, but it's still warm enough for them to be out here on pasture, which is better for them. So we're giving them some supplemental grain still right now so that we're not overgrazing this area, but we're also still giving them some nutrition because this grass isn't enough for them right now because it's just not as tall and lush. So we give them some supplemental grain. We move them pretty frequently so that we're not overgrazing. And otherwise, this is just kind of what they'll be doing all spring and summer long. If you want to check out more about what we're doing on the farm and different details, just check us out on NanBopFarm.com.